we have been seeing like there is a immense potential and progress in Islamic banking sector. I have just brought some data. If we see like modern Islamic banking, as we now today see, has evolved over the past 4 decades since inception. From modest beginning, the overall industry has shown tremendous growth, particularly since the late 1990s. The 3 largest Islamic financial institutions were the Al Raji Bank in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait Finance House, and Dubai Islamic Bank, which was also the first modern commercial Islamic bank formed in 1975. And the product development framework based upon conventional experience but refined to address the Islamic industry's specific requirement to comply with Sharia principles. Industry bodies such as accounting and auditing organizations for Islamic financial institutions continue to make commendable efforts to formulate standards pertaining to accounting, auditing, and reporting, and compilation of Sharia standards. Sharia scholars and forums such as Organization of the Islamic Conference, OIC, and Fiqh Academy have made significant contribution to ensuring the balance between industry advancement and Sharia standards. So, if we see the Islamic finance market, how big it is, 1.3 billion worldwide Muslim population it is, and $700 billion plus managed estimated Sharia compliant assets are there, plus 15% annual growth rate of Islamic assets, which are growing, plus 300 number of Islamic financial institutions today listed, product innovations from simple to complex products and structures, and getting support from governments and regulators worldwide. A number of players are increasing. New Islamic FIs, such as Noor Islamic Bank has come, Al Hilal Bank in UAE has come, Inma Bank in Saudi Arabia has come new, as well as windows of conventional banks such as Standard Chartered Bank, they came with Sadiq, and HSBC, they came with Islamic counter, which is called Amana investment. So we can see a significant growth in Islamic finance market as well. Definitely there has to be obvious reason the banks are growing, and the consumers, as per consumer demand, the banks has to grow, and it's not the monopoly alone. The market has to be as such that it's an equal platform for everyone to play. And then we have seen right now, because of the crisis, the conventional banks in any sector, since it's a forum of shipping, so necessarily I'm talking about marine and oil and gas and shipping sector, but other sectors as well is not been affected. Everyone has been affected. So people are looking for the tool which they can work alternative. And the Islamic Bank is another alternative, which we have done a little research. I'm bringing it to you. Now, what is the growth prospect in Islamic ship finance market? Now, I'll focus on ship finance side. Many banks in the Middle East have experience of financing oil and energy assets. Financing for vessels such as crude and LNG carriers represented the next logical step. Asset-backed nature of vessel financing is naturally compatible with Sharia principle. Ship finance offer Islamic banks a means of diversification as an asset class has been relatively less tapped. From a ship owner perspective, bareboat charter fare well with Sharia principle, works well. Expansion in the number of specialists working in banks, law firms, and shipping entities capable of dealing with the complexities of Sharia compliant project or ship finance deals. If we see the recent deals, Islamic finance in the GCC is emerging as a credible alternative source of ship finance. Last December, SFS Group Public Company, a Cyprus-based non-banking financial institution, and Malaysian subsidiaries of the Kuwait-based bank, KFH, had announced their partnership to set up a global Sharia shipping fund, which is a private equity fund that aims to raise $150 million, which is almost 550 million dirham. In November last year, Qatar-based investment bank, Q Invest, and Fortis Bank Netherlands signed a joint venture agreement, and each committed $50 million to the Q Invest Fortis Bank Netherlands shipping fund. making it the world's first Sharia-compliant shipping finance fund. A prime example would be the new shipping fund announced by KFH Malaysia. The Islamic finance market is well placed to take advantage of the scarcity of capital and funds such as the Fortis Netherlands, Q-Invest Junior Ship Finance Fund are examples of future sources of finance over the coming years. However, even though the GCC is the hub of Islamic finance, 2009 saw little interest from regional shipping companies leveraging Islamic finance. This is quote unquote from the Business 24/7, which is the local paper here. Now, Islamic shipping finance structure, how it works. I'll just give you a little bit of rundown with the limited time available for me. Islamic ship finance can be generally broken down into two structures, each tailored to suit the requirement of the transaction. One is existing vessel. Existing vessel financing can be based on the sale and leaseback structure using the concept of ijara. Wide acceptability amongst the various Sharia scholars and board.